Yo, what's up guys, it's Devin here, and today we're going to be doing something different. So you know how we usually do our gaming videos, and I'm going to be doing these skits for you guys, but those take a long time to make, and I want to do more videos for you guys, so I came up with this idea. And that is to be reviewing the Arrowverse, which is Flash, Legends, Arrow, and Supergirl. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to Supergirl this week, because it came out yesterday. Nope. 2 days ago, and I just thought of this idea yesterday. So, anyway, let's get into it. So today we're going to be reviewing The Flash, and then Legends. No, I'm actually going to do Arrow next, and Legends will come out on Thursday. Now, the problem with Legends now is that it comes out on Tuesday, but I can't I can't watch both of them on the same night, and since Arrow comes out the next night, and I have homework and all that, it's really hard. So Legends is just going to have to be placed in the Thursday spot where it used to be. But anyway, let's get into the review. So this episode is episode 13 titled Attack on Gorilla City. This is the start of the two-part crossover that goes to Earth 2, where Harrison Wells was kind of captured by these gorillas. And, before I get into it, I just want to mention, big spoiler warning here. I'm going to dive into some spoilers. So if you haven't seen the episode, or if you haven't seen the series at all and you want to get into it, then click away from this video, go watch the episode. It's pretty good. And then come back and, pretty good. It's really good. And then come back and watch this video. Now anyway, this show stars Grant Gustin, who's Barry Allen. It stars Candace Patton, Iris West, Daniel Panabaker, Caitlin Snow, and Carlos Valdez, I think I pronounce it, as Cisco. And like I was saying, it's the start of a two-part crossover where they go over to rescue Harrison Wells from the gorillas. And when they do that, they are captured by these gorillas, and it turns out that Grodd is not trying to kill Barry or Harrison or the team. He needs them. Because the king of this place, Solivar, I think how you pronounce it, is ruling, and Grodd does not like him, Solivar, because he wants to rule the city, and Solivar does not treat Grodd that well. So, and Grodd can't beat him in combat, so he relies on Flash to do so. So basically, the episode is Flash has to after he's been captured, he has to take on Solivar, because Solivar thinks that these humans are going to attack them, so he's planning on attacking them. So if Flash defeated him, well, Solivar wouldn't be able to do that, and Grodd already promised to keep their city safe and not attack their city. But is he lying? We're about to find out. So let's get into the episode. So first of all, I just want to say this right at the beginning. The visual effects in this show, and this episode in particular, congrats, guys. It was breathtaking. It was so cool. Seeing gorillas fight off the Flash. It's pretty much a page taken right out of the comics and they put it just right into a show. And it was great. I was enjoying myself the entire time watching the fight. I mean, it wasn't too long of a fight, but still, it was really amazing watching what they could do. The only problem I had was with it was not a problem, it's just a question, and I'll get to that later on in the video, but first let's get to the start. So we start off with, Harrison Wells is, he's been captured, and Jesse comes, and they have to go there. And so, before they leave, Wally mentions to, Barry mentions to Jesse that, you can train Wally, and Wally tells him that she has super speed. This leads to a whole dilemma with them and the team. Now, what I thought about that, I actually didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good enough love story, with her being worried about them being together. Well, I need to see it more fleshed out a little bit, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. I also enjoyed seeing H.R. Wells being like a kind of a mentor figure. I thought he was a pretty good mentor figure. And so it's gonna be. I also think it's gonna be weird with the two Harrys when they meet. That's gonna be a little bit different. Well, I think they did meet, but it's gonna be weird seeing the two clash together. But anyway, let's go on. So another love story that was going on, there's a lot of love stories, but another one is Julian and Caitlin. And I actually think this one could be even better than the Jesse and Wally story because of the fact that Caitlin, because they've both been tormented by their past. Well, not necessarily. Well, yes, their past, and how they've been tormented by Dr. Alchemy, and how they're afraid of hurting people, but when they're not fully in their mind, they both have another part of them that they don't want to be anymore, and it scares them. Which I feel like that'd be really cool if they actually go on with this love story and how they love each other, even though Killer Frost at any moment could come out and completely destroy Julian. And plus, Julian also has another side of him he doesn't like, so I mean, it just kind of works together. And I think if they do it right, they can really do a good story here. And also, I really like Tom Felton. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. So, and I think he's done a really good job. And I'm really starting to like the Julian character. So, I'm hoping that they do it right, and this is a good love story. Because, I enjoyed the Flash and Iris West thing, but I want the more, you got to get more of the story fleshed out, because, it's kind of not as fleshed out as it could have been. But you know what? You kind of just have to deal with it sometimes, because he's got to be the Flash, too. And they didn't do a terrible job. I didn't hate it. So, anyway, let's go on. So, here we are in Earth 2. So, I enjoyed the gorilla part. Like I said, the visual effects were amazing. It was cool watching these gorillas do all this stuff. But, how do they do that? Like, the Flash, the fastest man alive, he's gone back in time multiple times. Yet he's run at the gorilla, and the gorilla is fast enough that he can still... How is the gorilla faster than the Flash? Like, I need to know more about how these gorillas are, like, how they got here, and, like, how they're so fast, and how they were able to train and all that. Like, I want to know more about, and maybe we'll get more explaining, but, like, in the comics, I'm not wrong, he was given super speed and all that. But it was temporary in New 52, but not in the TV at least. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is some way to type in the comics if I'm wrong, but I don't think they ever explained like how a normal gorilla, besides the fact that he's not normal, but like they never mentioned he had super speed as one of his powers. So maybe I'm just forgetting something from season 1, but I just want more story. So yeah, that's a little bit of problem I had with the episode. Now, and here I'm gonna go on to my next point here. So since we're getting this is getting to be a long episode. So back to the fight. So the fight, amazing. At the visual effects, like bravo, guys. But like the ending, how he pulled the reverse flash, it was awesome to watch. But I don't understand how that was maybe it was just because it was like a spear and he stabbed it into him, so maybe that was what stopped him. But I feel like he could have punched him just the same. And I feel like how was the reverse flash the only thing he could have done in that situation? Because he's like, pull a reverse flash on him. And I was like, oh, is he going to I was like, what is he going to do? And he stabs him. I'm like, well, that was cool and all, but like, couldn't you just punched him just the same? I mean, like, how come the reverse flash thing he was only do? It was the only thing you could do. My only thought about that is maybe it was just because he wanted to stop him, and like kind of stabbing him a little bit would stop him from getting back up. So maybe that was it. Maybe I'm just overreacting to it. But anyway, guys, so yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed the episode. Despite those minor flaws, I found it a very good episode with cool visual effects. The Gorilla City looked amazing. And overall, I felt it was a good episode with a cool trick at the end with Caitlin, like, pretty much freezing up Barry and them escaping. And Gypsy reveal, that was, like, awesome. Like, seeing how Gypsy must have gone to Earth 2 and being mind controlled by the gorillas. That was just really cool. And so, overall, guys, it was a really good episode. And so, I'm going to give it an 8.7 out of 10. So anyway, that's my review for The Flash, episode 13, Attack on Gorilla City. And I am very pumped for next week, the second part of the why do I keep saying crossover? No, not crossover. It's the second part of the two-part event of Gorilla City, and I am pumped for it. Like I said, guys, this episode was amazing. It's like probably the best Gorilla Grodd episode we've had since like ever. And I'm hoping that they do this every year, like a two-part event, because they did this last year with Earth 2, Welcome to Earth 2 and Escape. And I'm hoping they do this every year just to give us like a really cool event that we've all been waiting for. But anyway, guys, look forward to Arrow review, which is coming at you really, really soon. And as always, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe and share this with all your friends. Thanks, guys. Peace.